Hi everyone, welcome to week 2 of our mental resilience campaign. This week's topic will be surviving isolation in the dorms. I am A1C Romero, and I'll be joined by A1C Plaza and A1C Bundy. So all three of us are mental health technicians here at REF Lake and Heath. We also all live in the dorms. So we're going to tell you a few ways you can stay connected with friends and family, both at home and the ones that are nearby. We'll also go into a few ways or to a few new activities that you can try. Just things to keep yourself staying productive. The first thing, however, that I want to discuss is our dorm rooms. So with self-isolation, we will be spending most of our time in our room. With that being said, your room is your space. So you want to feel comfortable in that space. What this looks like is maybe rearranging your furniture or decluttering and getting rid of some things that you don't really use and are just taking up space. This will make it easier for you to relax and will make you feel more comfortable while you are staying at home. Staying at home sounds pretty lonely, especially for us airmen in the dorms. So for more on how to stay connected and to feel less lonely throughout these times, I'll go ahead and pass it over to A1C Plaza.
In times like these, where we are all restricted to stay home, just like the rest of the world or most of the world is, at the moment, it's important to stay connected with friends, stay connected with family, as it is important for your mental well-being. A good way to do that is by using technology with the way it is nowadays. You can do conference calls, you can do video calls, you can do just regular phone calls. Call back home. Catch up with people you haven't caught up with in months, days. It's always good to catch up with people, and time will go by fast, as well as making it easier for your dorm life. Another good way to do it, and I know not a lot of people do it, is by playing video games. There's always the option to chat while you're playing video games, socialize online. You cannot go wrong with that. I myself spend hours doing so. It's definitely good for your well-being as well. Just do not overdo it, as it can lead into you maybe staying late at night and ruining your sleeping schedule, which can have a negative impact in your mental well-being. Same thing goes with watching movies, watching TV shows. It's fun. You can do some hours of it, maybe schedule it out a couple hours a day. Do not overdo it, as staying late at night, like I said, can ruin that sleeping schedule and have a negative impact in your mental well-being. So like I said, just try new things. Get out of your comfort zone. There's always new things to do, things you haven't done. Just look into stuff like that. But for more on new things and new hobbies, I'll hand it over to A1C Bundy, and she'll have more on that.
With all this time that we're spending in our dorms, we're going to have a lot of free time. So why not try a new hobby? Maybe learn that new language that you've always wanted to learn. Learn to paint or draw, or maybe even try a new recipe. There are many things that we can learn or do and new things to experience. While we're still having fun learning things, but we should also still remain physically active. We understand that this is going to be difficult due to the gym closures of the COVID-19 safety precautions, but there are other things that we could do to stay physically fit, home workouts being one of them. If you don't know where to begin, there are many apps and websites you can go to create a custom plan fit for you. Not only that, it's getting sunny outside. It's starting to warm up. So maybe go on a run or even maybe go on a walk. It's important that you're still going outside on a daily basis. It is mission essential that we are to remain physically fit at all times. Not only that, but being physically fit and taking time and effort to put in ourselves will make us feel better. It's important to maintain a constant schedule so you can maximize your productivity. But more on that from A1C Romero.
The last thing that we want to leave you with is maintaining a consistent routine. So, with everything that we have discussed so far, from calling home to going outside for a walk or even just watching Netflix, write these things down on a notebook, on a calendar. Write down day to day what you want to do that day and when you want to do those things. This will make it more likely for you to actually accomplish the things that you set out to do and will make you feel more productive, which overall is good for your mental well-being. So in closing, if you have any more questions or you want to revisit this information, go ahead and reach out to your first sergeants. They will have the resources available. With that, stay tuned for next week's topic, staying fit at home. Thank you and stay safe.